When firefighters raced towards this fierce inferno, families were fleeing for their lives as gusting winds pushed flames towards homes at Cypress Gardens and Millmerran Downs. Work is still underway tonight to evacuate residents. These images from the 9 News helicopter reveal the searing heat of the fire front. Twisted sheets of metal, all that's left, with homes and sheds destroyed. Exactly how many is still unclear. Machinery, cars and utes have also been lost. What appears to be a caravan engulfed by the blaze that consumed anything in its path.
With grass fires and wind conditions, they move really, really quickly.
Water bombers defending from the air as dozens of crews built fire breaks below to protect properties under threat after triggering the emergency warning just after midday when the fire jumped the Gore Highway. 2 hours north at the town of Tara in the Western Downs, a separate emergency is unfolding. Residents there evacuated, ordered to leave immediately. The blazes are among more than 40 burning across the state today as temperatures soared up to 10 degrees above average in some parts.
It's always a concern when temperatures get warmer. Because fires are fanned, but it's also a fatigue issue.
Tired crews who've been on the front line for days are now bracing for further flare-ups in the next 48 hours. 38 aircraft are on standby to respond to emergencies as they unfold.
Again, these fires will run pretty hard, so that's why we apply additional resources during hot times to them.
This was a night no one in Brecon will forget. A night officials call a disaster. Local flood defences were no match for this unprecedented volume of rain. When the river here burst its banks in the dark, early hours, the water surge was fast and violent, flooding homes, cutting power, marooning those who hadn't wanted to leave. Boat rescues have gone on for hours today in the wet and cold.
There is just still so much water here, and this is now, 12 hours since the river in this town burst its banks. Everywhere you look, it's submerged vehicles. You can see how high the water level got to when it peaked, able to get into homes through the windows. And when you see that, you think, really, what are a couple of sandbags by a front door going to save?
Authorities warn here that the worst is still to come. The river likely again to burst its banks, but there are still some who refuse to leave their homes amidst the most severe of weather warnings that their lives could be at risk.
The ground rocked and rumbled as thousands woke up to Mother Nature when an earthquake shook parts of Victoria in the middle of the night.
It was really scary. I was thinking it was the end of the world.
At the Otway Ranges, the force was so strong this water tank blew out.
Sent pieces of it flying in every direction.
Residents helping each other to clean up the mess.
A friend, unfortunately, has lost part of their house. Tiled roof has collapsed. The windows are blown out.
Stock at the Apollo Bay Food Works fell to the floor, while bottles smashed in the liquor aisle. The official Geoscience Australia stats say the 5.0 magnitude quake struck at 2:11 this morning, about 7 kilometres below Colac, with a 3.6 magnitude aftershock recorded in Apollo Bay at 5:45 this morning, and another just before 2:30 this afternoon.
Given the magnitude of this earthquake, you'd expect the aftershocks to continue for some months.
More than 8,000 people formally logged feeling the Colac quake, many around Geelong and Melbourne. Some felt the tremors as far north as Cobram at the border and even Tasmania.
We were worried about a tsunami afterwards because it was so close.
Across Melbourne, the damage was limited. This brick wall in Brighton, a casualty. Some residents now on edge, ready for any more aftershocks.
And finally, the Amazon River has fallen to its lowest level in over 120 years, amid a severe drought. As of Monday, levels at the Brazilian port of Manaus were recorded at 13.59 metres, compared to 17.6 metres 1 year ago. It's the lowest level since records began in 1902. Tributaries to the Amazon River have also dried up, leaving boats stranded and cutting off food and water supplies to remote villages. Meanwhile, high water temperatures are suspected of being behind the deaths of more than 100 endangered river dolphins. The drought follows months without rain and higher than normal temperatures that are being blamed on this year's El Niño climate phenomenon.